Hello, fellow travelers.
Hello.
It's Neil here.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is
Two
Traveling Tour
TV.
TV. Guess what? It is Wednesday evening.
Yep.
And that means it is time for the International Travelers Hangout. And oh boy, do we have a lot to share with you tonight.
Oh my gosh, so much.
Ooh, there's quite a list going on. But however, I do see that we already have several fellow travelers here in the chat
But it says
with
0.
us. I know that it's lying to us. I'm telling you, that is lying. Look, it popped all the way from 0 to 6 now. So that's good. So I did see a comment earlier on coming in from Nick P from Traveling with Nick P. And he is about to start his grand train adventure. That day has finally come for him. So Nick, if you somehow are seeing this at all,
yes.
Best of luck to you on this trip, and of course, have a blast, my friend. Absolutely have a blast.
We're so happy
and be
for
safe,
you.
of course. All right. Let's see here. Who else do we have in the chat over here? Mac W in the house. Hey, Mac. Welcome in. Regular here in the International Travelers Hangout. Oh, look who is the first moderator tonight in the house. That is our Dewey. Welcome in, moderator Dewey. That's right. And that means that we have a clip for you. So let's see. Here we go. From the state of Florida, he has traveled with us many times at this point, and it was just well past due that this man became a moderator in our live stream. So congratulations to Dewey from Dewey's Destination on becoming one of the next moderators here in the International Travelers Hangout. Speaking of moderators, look, who else showed up?
Another moderator!
Travel Adventures with Eric B. There is another one of the moderators that we have newly appointed. So that means that we also have a clip for Eric. And of course, I thought a little bit, as far as the music is concerned, about what kind of music would fit there. And well, I came up with something. From the deep southern state of Louisiana, Eric B. from Travel Adventures with Eric B. in the house, now moderator of the International Travelers Hangout. Congratulations to you, Eric. We haven't traveled enough with you yet, but we are confident that it is going to happen soon. So welcome in. Then Kenny Oaks in the house.
Kenny!
Welcome in. And actually, he is rating us from Traveling with Nick P. How about that? That is awesome. Speaking of which,
hi.
There he is. I was just talking about you, Nick, about how you're about to board your train
for
your grand adventure. And we share your excitement. Absolutely. All those thousands and thousands of miles you will be crossing on railroad tracks. That is just incredible. So once again, enjoy, and of course, above all else, be safe. And thank you so much for that rate, by the way. We very much appreciate that. Najuma Brown. Hello. Welcome in, Najuma. Always good seeing you in here. Yet another regular here in our live stream. And the crazy Spaniard is here too. Nick P was doing a live. He should be here in a second. Well, he just popped in, so we did see him. Thank you so much. And amigo, welcome in. We have, of course, your clip here ready as well. Here we go.
Here we go.
Boy, do we have a lot of states represented.
I know.
That's incredible. So anyways, welcome in Rafael from Visos Travel, one of our earliest moderators in the house. Tuning in from Oklahoma. Just Dave in the house as well. Hello there, Dave. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. And Nick P says, I just went live for a half hour to test, but to test out using StreamYard on my phone. Okay,
how did it work out?
That's awesome. You know what, Nick? That is, as you may have noticed, what we use here for our live stream as well.
But not on our phone.
No, we typically don't do live streams from our phone unless we are on the road or
and then
somewhere
we just
else.
use the YouTube stuff.
But even then, too, we tend to gravitate towards using the laptop. Look over here. It is our Jamestown Baseball Commissioner. Good evening, Jeffrey. Hello, everyone. Did you see the Jamestown Baseball Commissioner post in your Facebook group?
Yes, I did.
Of course we did, Jeffrey. Of course we did. And you know what? We are happy for you. We really are. We know how involved you are with your local baseball team.
And how important
and how much that matters to you. And we are quite convinced that you're going to have a lot of fun with this. So congratulations to you. And here we have our Duchess of Drinks. Ola and Ciao TTT and everyone. You're leaving right away, Megan? That's very much unlike you. But anyways, we are, of course, going to play that clip for you that we have. Here is for our Duchess of Drinks. Yeah, that's right. From the state of Kentucky, our Duchess of Drinks tuning in. Welcome back, Megan. Let's see. Oh my, we are just 7 minutes into the chat, but already 22 fellow travelers in the house. That is awesome. That is really, really awesome, guys. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. And if you haven't done so yet, guess what's entirely free to do, but would really help us out?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. That's right. If you haven't done so yet, please hit those thumbs up for us. We would very much appreciate that. Let's see. Nathan Rita, another one of our regulars. Hey, Nathan. What's going on, my friend? Welcome in. Dewey goes, but I'm not blue. That is weird because I put your name in and I guess it didn't go through.
Is it under Dewey's Ski though? Or is it under?
I put it under Dewey's Destinations. That might be the thing. Yeah, I use your actual channel, Dewey. That might have been the issue there. Rafael affirming that. Okay, thank you. Hey, Red-Handed Writing Hood. Hello there. Thank you so much for tuning in for our live stream. Welcome back. Paul Vines in the house. Hey, hello there, Paul. Glad to have you on board tonight. And oh boy, look who is in the house. Bonjour. Comment ça va? Hello, how are you? Welcome in, moderator Gary. That's right.
Is Gary blue?
I hope he did get a wrench, but I did have a nice little clip for him, and I put some thought into the music for Gary too.
You did?
And of course, I do that for everyone. Everyone who becomes a moderator.
I don't think I heard the Gary music.
I think you did.
I think
you did. Anyways, for Gary. Pam pararam, pam pararam, pam pararam. Anyways, congratulations, Gary. Of course, the amount of support we have been getting from you has obviously been tremendous in many ways, may I add. And we are extremely looking forward to getting on that cruise ship and traveling with you once again. That is going to be a blast. I know that, for sure. So this, of course, is nothing but just as well served. So congratulations on becoming one of our moderators here in the International Travelers Hangout. And we hope you like the clip we made for you. Dewey says, I'm so proud. All right. Awesome. Good. You are absolutely most welcome. No, thank you for offering to become a moderator in here. Let's see here. Eric says, woohoo, the Blue Crew and cool music. Looks like Eric approves of his clip as well. And we may or may not be done yet with new moderators, guys. At this point in time, we do have the moderators that were newly appointed. So these three. So we have Eric from Travel Adventures with Eric B. We have Dewey from Dewey's Destinations. And we have Sir Gary of the Beaches.
Yes.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that we are already done. to be honest with you, I didn't quite remember who all put in for it.
That's okay.
I know there were multiple applications, really. If you would call it an application.
Yeah, I just said they would be willing.
Yeah, that might be a better word. Yes. But yeah. So
thank you.
If there are any other fellow travelers who are interested in becoming a moderator for our live stream, do let us know, and preferably just shoot me a message on the Facebook or on the WhatsApp if you are a member of the TTT Trips WhatsApp app or something like that. Yes. How would you call that? Something like that, right? And then of course we're going to take you into consideration. All right. Let's see. Nick says, I'm at the St. Paul Amtrak station, ready for my departure tonight on the train. It's really going to start for you, Nick, isn't it? Oh my gosh, how exciting. Is fantastic. That's really fantastic. Maria Norris in the house. Hello there, Maria. If Robert is out there, please tell him hi from us.
And I'm sorry it's so late, Robert.
I know. Robert was one of the fellow travelers who wasn't too thrilled with our new time. I know. We do regret that we cannot serve everyone like that, but
yeah,
we thought this was for
like
the
I
best.
said, we try to be considerate of everyone.
Yeah, but that's tough. Yeah. That's tough. Eric says, I love it. Good Louisiana style music. Yeah. That's what we thought. Traveling Granny. Oh my goodness. Welcome back. So great to have you with us once again. Traveling Granny, certainly no stranger to our live stream. But back from having been gone for a while, so welcome back. Rob from Cruising on the High Seas. Hello there. What's up, Jan? Neil, I would like to challenge you to do the November challenge. Are you willing to accept the challenge? Rob, you first need to tell me a little bit about that. What kind of challenge are we talking about here? Let's see. Some meetings and some greetings. And yes, that's right, guys. If you do happen to see some fellow travelers pop in here, please do take the time to acknowledge them, say hi to them. Here to Travel and Tour, we, of course, want everyone to feel welcome. And odds are, due to the large volume of comments that we go through, that you will get to them before we do. Yes. So please do say hi. Dewey is on a mobile device, so that he's going to not be tagging. Okay, that's good to know. Dan Zulj, hello there. Hey, welcome in. He says, hi, everyone, and congrats to the new moderators. Thank you so much. Hey, Bill and Nancy from Thin Blue Lane RV Live. Welcome in, guys. Hello to my favorite internet couple. That's too much honor, my friend. That's too much honor. But hey, thank you so much for being here and spending some time with us tonight. Holy moly, up to 28 fellow travelers in the chat now. That's numbers that we haven't reached in a while, so that's great. Feel free to share the live stream out if you feel that some more fellow travelers might be interested in joining us today. Sir Gary, right away, donning that blue wrench and reminding everyone to hit the thumbs up for us. Please do if you haven't done so yet. The Spikers in the house as well. Hello, everyone. Well, hello to you, Cindy and Doug from Spikers Crazy Adventures, our first ever moderator. Yes. That's right. So,
notice he didn't say oldest moderator.
No. Oh, look at that. We made it to 30. 30 fellow travelers in the chat. That is fantastic. Yeah, okay. I was hoping you wouldn't remind her of that. But of course you had to, because you're Kimberly and that's what you do.
That's what I do.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, Spikers Crazy Adventures. Oh yeah, from the state of Florida, that's the Spikers tuning in as well. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. Always good to see you in here. Yes, and I don't think I said hi to Sherry yet. Hello there, Sherry. Welcome in. Yet another one of our regulars here in the International Travelers Hangout. Awesome. More meetings and greetings. Awesome. That's what we like to see in here. Yeah. Hey, there is Chris from See the World with Chris. Hello there, Chris. How are you doing, my friend? And how is Laura? Please tell her hi from us if she is around. Nick says here, it worked great on my phone, so nice and easy. I gotta go. Got a few things to shoot here on my iPhone before the train gets here. Well, once again, Nick, you enjoy.
So happy for you, Nick.
Be sure, I probably don't need to tell you. It's probably very redundant of me to tell you, but make sure you vlog and take pictures and do everything a good vlogger is supposed to be doing. All right. Let's see here. Greetings. Thomas Reiser. Hello there, Thomas. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Another one of our regulars here in the International Travelers Hangout. Gary says 26 watching and 12 thumbs up. Get cracking, folks. Yes, please do. If you haven't done so yet, hit those thumbs up for us. We would very much appreciate it. It helps us out, helps the live stream out. And while you're at it, be sure to check and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on. Reason being, we have a lot coming your way.
Yeah, we do.
I think at this point in time, I have no less than like 7 or 8 premieres scheduled. That amount is going to be up to 10 at some point, probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. And by hitting the notification bell, you will be among the first ones to be notified whenever we have something new going on. Troy Stansel, hello. Hola, Neil, and Miss S, Spain, Mexico. Also, howdy to all in the chat. Well, hello there, Troy. Thank you so much for being here, my friend, and spending some time with us. Then there is Dewey also immediately donning that blue wrench and encouraging everyone to hit those thumbs up and to connect to our channel.
Gary is blue.
Gary is blue. Okay. So that worked out in his case. And Gary says, well, please, no stripper music.
It was good, wasn't it?
He was, I think, after
it wasn't stripper music.
I think after he heard his clip, he kind of went like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this
it
could have
wasn't
been
stripper
really bad.
music.
He goes, oh, yeah, mate. I figured you'd get a kick out of that. I was talking to Kimberly after I'd made that clip, and I said to her, what do you think? This is like Gary, isn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was good.
So I'm glad that you approve of your tune. Thomas says, part of Raid from Traveling with Nick P. Awesome. Thank you so much once again, Nick, for giving us a nice raid like that. Bill Nancy going Latin flair. Yes, absolutely. And how can we not, with all that travel to Mexico and to the Caribbean that has been going on within our travel community. Sherry loves it. Okay, awesome. Yeah. Nick D in the house. If you make all these people moderators, how am I supposed to randomly put them in time? Well, fellow travelers, only our Nick D, the one and only Nick D, could come up with a sentence like that as an opening liner whenever he enters the live stream. So here he is, Nick D. That's right. From the state of Kentucky, tuning in is our Nick D. Welcome back, my friend, here in the International Travelers Hangout. Gary says, since I'm a mod now, I have to be respectful to Doug in the future. I'm assuming you're referring here to All Roads Lead to Travel, the game we play on Friday night, but I think you are perfectly fine. If anything, you should lead by example. All right. Thin Blue Lane RV saying, whoa, a blue crew mention. Shout out. All right. Yes. Thank you. Troy says, how is Megan? Chris says, we are all but packed for our cruise and take the test in 4 hours. That's fantastic. Enjoy, Chris and Laura, of course, as well. And be sure that you travel safe, above all else, and have some fun and some drinks for us. Rafael says, time for a stab on my nose tomorrow. Let's hope this time what? A stab on your nose tomorrow?
Oh, he's getting his COVID test.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Gotcha. Yeah, because there's many of our fellow travelers who will be boarding the Mardi Gras here soon. So I bet there's a lot of excitement building out there. Tommy Dodson, hey, welcome in. Hey, I assume all the new mods have successfully completed their mod training and passed with flying colors. Tommy, that would be a way to put it.
Yeah. 12-page exam.
A 12-page exam, about 37 forms to be filled out. You know, nice and bureaucratic because
6 of them are in Dutch.
Obviously, we love. Yeah, multilingual. Yes. 6 of them in Dutch, 5 of which in Arab, just because we
Yeah,
felt
I
like
like
it.
it.
But anyways, welcome in, Tommy. Glad to have you on board. Kenny says hi to everyone in the chat, to everyone that's saying hello to him in the chat. He is typing through a tablet, he says, so therefore he is not tagging everyone one by one. Also, be listening and watching in the background.
Okay.
Fantastic. More meetings and greetings. Nick says, when does the hazing of the new mods
Oh my
begin?
gosh.
Hazing.
Look out, Gary.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Ronnie and Alma from Life is Good Today. Woo! Our friends from North Carolina tuning in once again. Welcome in, guys. And now that you're here, let it be known that I sent the pictures from our Alaska cruise out today. So keep an eye out for those. They are headed your way. MacW is also throwing in the Woo Cruise. Woo! Awesome, awesome. That's what we like to see. ARC Adventures. Andy and Andrea. Hello, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in for our live stream tonight. Welcome in, welcome in. Rob says, no shaving for the month of November for men's mental health. I usually don't shave an awful lot anyways, Rob. So
Yeah.
that's not much of a challenge for me, I suppose. Hey, look, Bill and Nancy also encouraging everyone to hit that like button for us. Yes, please do if you haven't done so yet. Touching that 30 fellow travelers mark again. That's almost like the olden days.
I know.
This is headed the right way. Oh, wow. Am I really that far behind in the chat? Okay. Yeah, because Gary said here 22 out of 30. Okay, we had it the right way on the thumbs up then as well. Good. Dewey says, I have that title now, the oldest moderator.
Good one.
Your words, not mine. But that's just funny. That is funny. All right. MacW congratulating Dewey here. Yeah, so that is one thing that we already had planned for today, and that has already taken place. We have announced our new moderators. So we have Sir Gary of the Beaches, we have Travel Adventures with Eric B, and we have Dewey from Dewey's Destinations. And perhaps sooner or later we will be adding more moderators even, because we did have several moderators that kind of went into retirement, so to say. But hey, once you are appointed moderator here in the International Travelers Hangout, you keep that title. That's even if you you retire, so to say.
Yeah, it's fine.
That's perfectly cool. Let's see. Laura is great, says Chris. Thanks. Awesome. That's good to hear. And Thomas Reiser gave the thumbs up. Awesome. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And Gary says, hey, how about maybe a live stream from Coco Key?
Maybe.
We could think about that. Yeah, sure.
I am planning on being a little silly that day, though.
That is probably why Gary is suggesting to do the live stream. Just saying. Eric says, hashtag Mexico March. Oh.
I may have done that. I may have done something.
Okay, we'll be talking about that very, very shortly here. Okay, very, very shortly. Okay. Then more meetings and greetings. Sherry says to Raphael, hope you pass your test study real hard.
Yeah.
Thimble Life, Bill and Nancy throwing in a smiley face. That is what we like to see in here. Good vibes, happy vibes.
Yes.
That's what we want here. Awesome. Thank you so much for that. Kimberly, silly? MacWF? No. What makes you say that, right? Yeah, I know. And then we are all caught up. Okay, so what do we have going on for tonight for you all? We have Robert for you all tonight. Welcome in, my friend. Glad to have you on board. So glad you could make it, even though this is not your preferred time slot. But we do appreciate you being here with us. And we are very much looking forward to traveling with you once again here very, very soon. Steve Morales. Oh, my goodness. Steve is in the house as well. Welcome in. Good to see you here. Good. Raphael says, hey, Vic's Vapor Rub kills anything in my nose. I suppose it does. Paul Vine says something here. Okay. Well, there isn't like I had any hearing left in that ear. But okay, so what do we have going on for tonight, guys? We have some breaking news. Yes.
Oh!
And again, it happened very unexpected.
And suddenly.
Suddenly. This is not exactly my style. I like to know in advance what's going to be happening. If I had it my way, I would sometimes counsel with my crystal ball that I don't have. But unfortunately, life doesn't work that way. So, but anyways, we'll be sharing that with you. Of course, there's going to be guess the background game, as is customary here in our live stream. What else? Was there anything? Or is that no? We announced the new moderators. We did that. Okay, let's go back to the comments.
No, Gary, hell hasn't frozen over.
Yeah, no. That would be no bueno. Absolutely not. Robert says that he stayed up late just for your show. That is really, really awesome, Robert. And please do be aware that we very much appreciate that. So thank you so much for joining and spending time with us tonight. Thomas says, won't be doing Mexico. March says, I want to go to Fairbanks then. Okay. Dewey says, I keep forgetting Gary is older than me. I didn't want to bring that up, but
just let it go.
Just let it go. But yeah, we do have some breaking news for you. And without further ado, we do have a little clip for that.
Yes, we do.
It's the breaking news clip.
Yes.
Right here. There it is. All right. Well, I have been doing a lot of talking at this point for the past half hour, but Kimberly, you're on now.
Okay. Y'all know that I'm always looking for the good deals. And I check things and recheck things and overcheck things and all of that. And I was looking at March for many reasons. I was looking at March at all-inclusive resorts. I was looking at March for all kinds of things because there had been interest in Mexico in March. Well, I also checked cruising. And every now and then you find a unicorn. And I found one. Now, this is on the MSC Meraviglia. Okay. Now, I am going to save an amount of money. Now, that is what it was when I booked it. That does not mean it will be the exact same if you go to book it or if I go to book it for you. Because, things change quickly. But I'm going to say it.
You're not going to believe this.
Okay. I got a balcony cabin.
This is what we booked, guys.
We booked it.
Yeah.
I found it and I'm like, shit. And he's like, oh my God. And we're like, oh my God. And it was in March. And like I said, we had already been through the travel budget for this year, but this is next year.
Correct.
So, and Eddie's very excited. I got a balcony cabin in the Fantastica Experience and with a nice big balcony. This cruise goes to their island reserve, which is their private island, and you go there and you're there for 2 days. So it's actually docked overnight, so you could spend 2 days at the island reserve. Then it goes to Cozumel and Costa Maya. Woo! So it's Mexico. Woo! Mexico! And are you ready for this? Okay, now this includes the drink package. And not just the basic one. This actually includes the Easy Drink Plus package.
It's like what, an 8-day, right?
No, 7.
7 day, okay.
It's a 7-day. It includes the easy package, and it also includes Wi-Fi. Okay? I got it for like $890. Not per person.
No, that is
total for the two of us in a cabin.
Can you believe that? I was really astonished that is indeed a unicorn and a half you found.
I was like,
yeah, jaw dropping, right?
Oh my God!
So we had to act quickly, and that is what we did. So yes, the first, well, no, not the first. The next trip for next year, I should say, has been booked.
Yeah.
And it is going to be in March. Do you have any specific dates?
Yeah, it's let me look at my paper.
Okay, you go ahead and get your paper. In the meantime, I'm going back to the comments here. Where was I? Rob and MacW here having a good laugh over Gary's comment. Rafa pointing out that Amanda will be in Mexico from the 13th to the 19th of March. Well, if she's in the area, maybe she could come over and say hi when we stop there. Gary says, hey, I got my Meta card today. I'm proud. All right, good for you, Gary. Thomas says that he wants to do the Northern Lights. You know what, Thomas? That is something that is on our list as well. That is going to happen at some point. Our Duchess then says, wait, I thought Gary was 21 forever and always. One would think sometimes, right? Margie Butcher in the house from Arizona. Hello there, Margie. Thank you so much for joining us. Rob already said, book me for it.
Okay. It goes from the 20th to the 27th. And it goes out of Port Canaveral.
Okay, so March 2027. Yeah.
And it goes out of Port Canaveral.
So here we go.
Now I save a little extra because I get because I've sailed with them before, and once you sail with them, you actually have access to a bigger discount.
Mel was on it too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is what, our 7th group trip then?
I don't know. Like I said, this just kind of was there, and I mean, I couldn't pass that up.
So here, I put it in the chat here. So there it is once again summed up for you. So the next TTT group trip is going to be taking place from March 20th through the 27th on the MSC Meraviglia. Starts in Port Canaveral, Florida. It will hit the private island for 2 days in the Bahamas. Then it continues to Costa Maya and Cozumel. So that is what we're looking into here. And
we're not looking into it, we did.
Yeah, well, yeah, we actually booked it. That's right.
It's MSC, honey. It's MSC.
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna go scroll back a little bit. Gary says fantastic massages in Costa Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we know.
On the beach, we've gotten them there. They're fantastic.
And affordable too.
Yes.
MacW goes, wow. Yeah, I know, right? How big is the ship, says Gary?
It's a big one. It's not the biggest. They're coming out with bigger ones, but this one's pretty big. I've actually been on this ship.
Well, I believe the way it was, this ship is actually size-wise not as big, believe it or not, as the Divina, like lengthwise.
Really?
But it holds more passengers or something like that.
It might.
So, but yeah, this is one of MSC's bigger ships. Kimberly sailed on it when she went on a cruise to New England.
Yeah, I went out in New York. I don't like going out in New York. But so if you want to see the ship, go to our, don't go now because we're live. But afterwards, we actually have videos of the Meraviglia on our channel.
We do, yeah. So if you're curious to see what that ship is like, yeah, we did a little bit different because I wasn't on that cruise. So I kind of like interviewed Kimberly about the ship and used the footage that she took out there. But it gives you an idea, really, of what the ship is like. Troy goes, is someone wanting a baby? I'm in my 53rd trimester, willing to give up a dog. I think I'm going to have a baby elephant because this is small truck show. That can only be our Troy.
We love you, Troy.
Oh, boy, that is great. Gary was asking what date. So it is March 20th through March 27th. Maria, excited to see Gary and Eva here soon. Yes. Gary goes, oh, that works. Awesome. Good deal.
Like I said, anybody who wants to book it with us, I want to book you right away. Because if this could be a glitch, but as long as we have something that says confirmed,
yeah, the faster you can book it, the better. Really. Yeah.
The better.
Yeah. Because odds are more likely that the prices are going to go up instead of down even further than they already are. So Rafael then says, so right after spring break, so make sure flights are cheap. That we're going to try it for sure. Absolutely. So here it is once again, guys, for the next TTT group trip. It's actually going to be a cruise. Reason being, the price. You couldn't beat the price.
Yeah. I mean, we might be driving to Florida.
It was really like $892 or something.
We might be driving to Florida.
And that is like for the two of us with drinks included, a balcony. Holy moly.
Like I said.
Couldn't pass that one up.
No.
So we just, we didn't even dwell on it too long. It's like,
I found it, we booked it.
Yeah, you have to act quickly, and that is exactly what we did. So March 20th through the 27th on the MSC Meraviglia from Port Canaveral, Florida. It's going to hit a private island for 2 days, and also it will hit Costa Maya and Cozumel in
Mexico.
Yes, that's right. Thomas is pointing out that the best times to do the Northern Lights are the solstices.
That makes sense.
Okay, good deal. That's good to know. Gary says, what discount we get when they match diamond level?
Okay, I'll tell you what. You're not going to see really much of a difference, and I'll tell you why, Gary. Okay, first of all, if we wait till we match and do all that, we're not going to get this deal for you. It's going to be gone. But you only get the percentage off of the price of the cruise. And the price of the cruise is coming out to a couple $100. So you're not going to save that much. And you would only get the same discount that I got. And I think without the discount, it was like $900 and change.
That's crazy.
And that includes the drinks and all of that,
right.
And the taxes. The taxes are way more expensive than the cruises. And like I said, and then you get the drink package on top of that and the Wi-Fi.
Yep. McW also gets tempting. I know, right? Yeah, join us. Absolutely.
Oh, there's more news. There is more news. I have more news.
There was something for healthcare workers, wasn't there?
Yes. Okay. And another thing.
This is where Ronnie and Elma want to pay close attention.
Now, they're also doing a 50% off for healthcare workers. Now, I do believe now that's going to be off of the price of the cruise. It wouldn't be off the taxes and the fees. That would just be off the price of the cruise.
But it still would come down some that way. So.
It would still come down some. But here's the thing. I was checking on single rates on this cruise, and I wasn't seeing a single supplement.
Ooh.
So actually on this cruise, when I checked how much it would be for just one person, it was half of what I was paying.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible. Wow. Gary says, nice, no airfare for me. Well, that's good. Megan is asking, is Jay going, or are you doing a different one with him, Kim? Yeah, that's a different one.
You know what? I was going to do that one in February with Jake.
Yeah.
Unless Jake decides he just wants to book his own cabin and come on this.
I guess.
Which he might do. I don't know. We'll see.
Dewey says, no air for me either.
Well, Dewey, we're probably going to be driving down.
Yeah, he can just drive down, right? Tonis then says, Gary, yeah, could be that too. There was something about the MSC Meraviglia and the MSC Divina that they were kind of like, it was weird because technically you would think the Meraviglia is the bigger ship. However,
it is big.
It is big in terms of that it holds more passengers, if I recall correctly. But in sheer length, the Divina is actually a little longer, believe it or not. Steve says, I paid $800 for just the drink package.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I mean, Steve. That's what I mean. This is incredible.
And this isn't the drink package that only includes the Heineken.
You better talk to Ruth.
Yeah, this is the drink package that includes, like, nice stuff.
Yeah, this is a good drinking package. Sherry saying, congrats. Well, thank you so much. You. Gary says, Dewey, what are you doing that week?
Dewey's going on the cruise.
Sailing on MSC. Wow, that's great. That's great. Gary says, what's the deposit?
What's the deposit? It's like $380, $400, somewhere around there.
Price it out, no airfare needed. There you go. Dewey also, book me quick.
Okay, after the live, I'll be doing bookings.
Yep. Eric says, that's cheap. I know, right? No kidding. Doesn't live near Canaveral. No, okay, but it's still in Florida, so it's for sure closer than it is for us. That's a given. But how about that, guys? I mean, for under $900 in a balcony cabin for a week-long cruise with like drinking packets? Are you kidding me?
And internet.
Whoa, that is nuts. Expect to hear from you tonight, says Gary. And the Duchess says Nick D is actually considering this one, and he says he would only do celebrity, but this is quite a deal. That's what we mean.
You can't beat this.
No.
And you'll be with us.
Exactly. And it's not only a cruise, but it is also Mexico, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And we're going to have a blast. That's for sure. There's no doubt about that. Not joking, says Gary. Oh, we know you're not. We know you're not. Dewey says, and awesome friends.
Yes.
You got that right. You got that right for sure. Gary also telling Nick, yeah, you might like this one. That's exactly right. Yep. But that's going to be so awesome. I really hope that a lot of fellow travelers can make this one.
Is a gorgeous ship. Okay, like I said.
Yeah, tell them a little bit about your experiences there.
And this is one of the ones that has that LED screen, the ceiling, the largest LED screen at sea. And they actually do shows on it, like light show things. And it's really pretty. Now, the thing is I went on this ship for a colder cruise. We went New England and went up into Canada. And it was wonderful as far as the ship goes. Now, with that being said, a lot more people were inside. So I didn't really get the opportunity to spend as much time outside on those decks as I will on this time.
Right. Yeah.
So that's kind of exciting. Now, MSC right now is doing vaccinated and non-vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
So keep that in mind. I know different cruise ships are doing different things. Now that can all change by March. I am so excited. I just can't. I'm so excited because you know me, I really, my whole thing is I love to find those good deals. And when I find one and it's like, and I found this and I'm like, oh my gosh. I mean, granted, airfare is probably going to be challenging. Like I said, we'll probably end up driving to Florida. We'll be there in 4 days. It'll be fine. But I just couldn't get over that price. And keep in mind, okay, because I know Megan's thinking, well, we'll just take an inside cabin. The inside cabin is the same price as the balcony.
Yeah, take the balcony. Seriously. For
some reason, they had inside, they had ocean view, and they had balconies all the same price. And for the Fantastica and the Bella, if you go into the Aria package, now that's like the spa package, that one's way more expensive. That one comes out, it was like $2,200 for 2 people. So that's a big difference. So we're just doing the Fantastica because it has the drink package and all that. And if we want a massage, we'll just buy one.
Yeah, it's that simple. All right, back to the comments here because there are some coming in. Gary says to Nick that he loves celebrity, but very much wants to try an MSC cruise. Yeah, so basically, for those of you who are not familiar with MSC, it is not quite like cruise lines that cater a little bit more towards specifically the American travelers. So don't expect like tons and tons of burgers and fries everywhere. I mean, yeah, there are some, but it is not as prevalent as it might be on like your average carnival ship.
But there's a lot of Mediterranean food.
But what you get in turn is more like European style food.
Mm-hmm.
And
another thing is that we kind of like is...
Yeah, I was just trying to think back of the Divina, and I like the food there.
Yeah, it's good. Now, one of the things that we kind of like, and this isn't food related, but they give all the announcements in 5 different languages.
Yes.
Now, some people are like, now we like it because it makes us feel like we're traveling. We feel like we're abroad. We feel like we're going somewhere.
Yeah.
And MSC is now welcoming back as November 1st, people from other countries on the MSC, on the American ships. And considering that the world is opening back up, probably, I would say in March with MSC, you're probably going to see a good many Europeans too.
Oh, yeah. No doubt about it. Yep. So whenever you're walking around like the Lido deck or whatever, don't be surprised if you hear a multitude of languages being spoken. And it might not be exclusively English that you're hearing. Yeah. Maria says, I will be on Mexico on those days visiting family. But yes, it's a good deal.
Yeah.
That it is for sure. It's a shame you couldn't come along. But do you think you would otherwise have gotten Roberto into coming along with this one? The Spiker says that we'll definitely be looking into this cruise. Please do. Yeah. Absolutely. We'd love for you guys to come with us. Absolutely. The Duchess says, asking for a friend. This drink package doesn't have the BS limits like Carnival, right?
No.
The sea days are long.
No. You can drink as much as you want. They do not cut you off after 15.
That is the one and only simple answer, Megan. No. Just flat out, no limit. Drink as much as you want. Dewey says that he drove here in one day. Okay.
How long of a drive is it?
Yeah. How long? Gary says, cut the life short already.
Gary, get out! Get out!
You know,
everyone get out!
I have never seen a moderator do that, let alone a moderator who just got appointed to be moderator.
Everybody go home!
What did Gary do on his first day as a moderator for TTT? Just threw everybody out. He wanted to get booked. Paul says, if I book that, do I get to meet you too? Well,
yes!
Yeah, you will. Absolutely, Paul.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Paul, come with us, Paul. Come with us.
You're going to go through the table with the chair at the rate you're moving here. Gary says, you're right. Me, Megan, is there no limit on the drinks? Once again, no limit on the drinks, guys. You have a drink package, and with that package, you can get whatever is included with that what you want.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good thing. Gary says, so good Italian food, I heard. Oh, they do specialize in that.
And they make all their pasta on board. And I believe all their bread as well.
There you go. Maria says, Gary, you're welcome to get on with my suitcase. Spiker saying, okay, you officially have me excited. But come on, guys, a deal like this. You can't beat this. Gary says, love me some Europeans. Okay, good. Meg W says that she loves other languages. Join! 22 hours, Dewey says it was from Illinois. You did it in one day?
Okay, I'm talking, how far is it from Fort Lauderdale to Port Canaveral? I'm not talking from Illinois.
Port Canaveral to Fort Lauderdale. So you're looking at what, 200 miles or so? I'm gonna say like 2.5, 3 hours, something like that. Paul says I will, well, maybe a little bit longer than that actually. But anyways, he says I will go if I can get the time off. I have a cruise in January, so that will be tough to do. But hey, you can at least try, right?
Yeah,
if you don't try, you don't know. No is what you have. Yes is what you can get. That's what I always say. You will like it, Paul says Dewey. Oh yeah, the Dutch are saying, me too, Gary, going to Italy for New Year's. Can't wait to hear some foreign languages and gain 10 pounds from all the food.
So we're both going to be in Europe at that time, because we're going to be in the Netherlands. You're going to be in Italy.
They're going to be in Italy while we're in the Netherlands. How about that, huh? MacW says, no limits on drinks is great when you're a beer drinker. Heck yeah. That goes for me too, then. Pasta and bread sold. I know, right? Gary says, just remember TTT tours have a capacity limit.
Oh!
Yeah, because we have our channel is this enormous, Gary. This enormous, yeah. Dewey saying, does the drink package work on their island?
You know what? I'm going to look into that, but I think it does. But we will double check that to be sure.
Yep.
I'll be honest with you. I just booked it.
I know, right? Less than 3 hours from Fort Lauderdale. Oh, then I was close. Okay. Maria says, Robert is thinking on trying MSC, but not now. We are booked 2022, but I'll try 2023. Okay. All right. Absolutely. Gary says, where is it? Canaveral or Fort Lauderdale?
Canaveral.
Yeah, this one sails from Port Canaveral, Gary. Eric says, I got to think about it. My mind has been set on October being my favorite cruise. Oh, that's good. That's good. TTT tours limited to 20 of my closest friends.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So basically, Gary is apparently making the reservation for all 20.
Apparently, you got to be approved by Gary.
That's great. Wow.
And it's Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, the itinerary looks great.
It's Mexico.
For sure. I mean,
and I've wanted to go to their private island to see what it's like.
I've never been there either. I mean, we know we love Cozumel. We know we love Costa Maya. And then we get the private island to try out. So it's going to be a great itinerary for sure. Yeah. This is going to be really one fantastic cruise. Absolutely. Let's see here. I drink a beer with you, McW, says Paul, and Beck would love that. Well, there you go.
Well, let's go, people.
Let's go.
Call me.
Oh, that's right. And Gary says Pittsburgh to Canaveral is 14.5 hours. Ooh.
That's not bad.
Oh, okay. Good to know. You know that there's 2 full days of driving, right?
You can do it.
That doesn't mean that I feel like it. But why don't we just hop on a plane?
Well, we'll see what the rates are.
Oh. Excuse me. The Dutch is saying, is the Duchess gonna get her pool time on this island?
Oh my God, yeah. You will have so much fun. You will have so much fun. And
so there is a pool?
Yeah,
All
there's
right.
everything. There's everything. And the cruise ship is beautiful and it's big and there's pools. And then in Costa Maya, I'm going to set it up. There's this thing there is this beach club that I love in Costa Maya that we can go to. And I had booked it before, and for like $50 a person, you get to drink all day. They feed you lunch. You get to pick off the menu, and you get a massage, an hour massage for like $50 and change a person. You can't beat it.
No.
Now, you do have to take a taxi over.
Yeah, okay. So be it. That's fine.
Yeah.
Eric says that he still wants to do an Alaska cruise also. I cannot blame you for that, Eric. And we can tell you this. We were so impressed with Alaska, actually, that we do plan on getting back there at some point. It's just not in the planning anytime soon. Gary is saying, Daniel, that's one day. Who are you kidding? Well, Gary, if that is one day, then it will be followed by 2 days in prison. The pool looks nice. Megan says, McW. Which one is Gary asking? In Costa Maya? That's expensive massage in Costa Maya. Really?
No, $50. You get the $50 is expensive, and that's all day drinking.
No
and
way.
food.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's a great
all
deal,
inclusive
in my opinion.
with a massage is $50.
Yeah. Massage, book me, do it says. Gary says, I get 20 for an hour. Let's see here. Like it says, sweet McW, now let's all book and keep Kim up all night. Oh, that's great. Yeah, it includes that. That is part of it, yeah. And you just get to spend the whole afternoon there on a private beach, really. That would be particularly fun to do with like multiple of our group, if not everyone, because, that way you have a little bit your own beach out there, just hang about, have some drinks, eat something, just have a good time.
No.
Oh, gee. Oh, that is funny. Well, I'm sure Kimberly can look into that for you if that is what you're interested in.
I'm sure I can find some place. I mean,
no doubt they're over there.
I'm sure they are.
Paul Fine's throwing in some beer mugs towards McW. Nice. Gary says, so 2 single connecting balcony cabins cost me the same as 1 balcony with 2 people.
It's looking like it.
How about that, Gary? How about that? Eric says to Dewey here that the jungle spa was pretty happy all the way through.
That was a great experience.
Oh, I love that. That place is awesome. That is really, really awesome. We won't get to do that during the cruise, but I'm sure that we will be able to find an alternative place that we'll also have a good time at. It's scary. McW says, I don't know, Eric. Don't know about it at all. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right. So, are there any more questions regarding this cruise that is now officially on the planning? If so, do let us know. Now, remember, I'm going to say this, but remember, next year, too, we have another trip planned.
Yeah.
End of October going into November.
Is Egypt.
Egypt. And again, if you haven't seen the little video yet I made about it, please do watch it if you're interested. Everything that is in that video are stops that we are going to be visiting.
You know what? Watch it even if you're not interested.
Oh, yeah.
It's a really nice video, and Neil put a lot into it, and he did a great job.
Well,
so even if you're not interested, just go ahead and watch it because you'll enjoy the video.
It's only 2.5 minutes anyways. Yeah. But just a quick reminder about that Egypt trip too. There is an early bookers discount for that one.
Yeah, Dewey got it.
And Dewey already got it, yes. So if there are any other fellow travelers that are interested in traveling with us to Egypt around that time, you know how to find us. Gary says, when we book for this one, I'll be getting like you, Dewey, a cruise every month for 6 months. Yep. McW actually agrees with you, Kimberly. Says it's a great video. Thank you, Mac. I appreciate that. Glad you enjoyed that. Yeah, I watched that video and it just makes me myself want to go.
Yeah.
And you have to understand, I have been wanting to go to Egypt ever since I was a kid. And to do that now, that's really going to be a dream come true for me. It is the number one destination on both me and Kimberly's list. And mind you, I said both me and Kimberly's list. If something is both on me and Kimberly's list, that means that it has to be.
Now, it's going to be a small group. We're looking at 10 couples.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to have all 10 couples to go.
That's the only thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's still far out, and I really hope that by then it will fill up at some point. So that's good. All right. Well, is Miss Kimberly giving massages?
No. No.
Maria says that they're leaving tomorrow on the Celebrity Apex. Ooh,
well, have a good time.
Enjoy, Maria. And of course, be safe. Dewey says, I will try to be a couple by then. All right.
Okay, great.
Awesome. And Gary says, yes, that Egypt tour is capacity limited also.
Yes.
That's fantastic. All right. Well, I think it is time to throw the little clip in here that we have, because I know we have had a lot of fellow travelers stop by here.
Yes.
And we also know that out of that group of fellow travelers that stopped by here tonight, a lot of them just kind of lurked in the shadows. All right. Yes, that's for all you lurkers out there. We know you're there. We know you're watching your content, or our content. You're watching your content. Yes.
Yeah, we hope you're watching your stuff too.
But hey, we appreciate you for watching our content. We really do. So if you are comfortable enough to just tread out of the shadows a little bit and just say hi, now would be the time to do so. That way we can acknowledge you and say hi to you. So thank you so much for being a part of our TTT community. McW says, by the way, Neil Kim, love that you matched.
I know, this just happened.
That it wasn't deliberate, but it worked out.
It happened.
It worked out. Let's see here. Oh, wait a minute. Eric is telling Paul that the massages are reserved for me. Maria says, we will. Thank you. All right. Try is not the same, she says. Okay. So is Friday in costumes? We didn't plan on that.
No. Actually, we didn't.
But I will have a very cool background for Friday. I can tell you that. Oh yeah, I have something.
You know what? Apparently, we're not doing guess the background.
We are doing guess the background. We
Goodbye.
have plenty of time. No,
Gary said we all gotta leave.
No, not yet.
Gary's like,
at least like half an hour to go.
Gary's like, everybody gotta leave.
Yeah. McW is actually willing to wear one. Oh, gee. We never guessed this one. No, not quite yet. But we will be starting that here in a moment.
Can somebody say Mexico?
I think you just did. Are you?
Mexico!
I don't think Kimberly's excited at all.
Mexico!
No, Kimberly's not excited at all. She doesn't like to go to Mexico, traveling there. No, that's nothing for you, is it?
No, it's not for me.
Not at all, huh?
And I am so excited because we are going in November and we get to see everybody in November too.
Yes, absolutely.
I can't wait for that. And then we are going in for Christmas.
Yep.
To the Netherlands. And I'm very excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, the plan was I was going to book out of Baltimore for me and Jake, but once he sees this, he might just say, hey, I'll just tack onto that because he can get into a cabin for next to nothing himself.
Right.
And not have to share a cabin with
Gary,
his mom.
it's an hour show only. That is great. That is great. Wow. Okay. Well, okay, quick reminder for everyone in the chat. I do see we're still going pretty strong at 20 fellow travelers in the chat. If you haven't done so yet, please remember to hit those thumbs up for us. We would very much appreciate it. It doesn't cost anything, and it does help us out a lot. So it is supporting us for free, basically. So please take care of that. And while you're at it, be sure that you are subscribed to the channel with the notification bell on. Like I said before, we have a lot of content coming out. Every other day, there's something new, at least here on To Travel and Tour. So, and by hitting that notification bell, you make sure that you will be among the first fellow travelers to be notified whenever we do have something new. Also, our TTT community is only, I think, 2 members away from hitting 300 members.
Oh my gosh!
On the Facebook, yeah. So if you can think of anyone that might enjoy our group, please do invite them and let us know that you invited them. And yeah, let's get some more fellow travelers on board there. It would be great. All right, back to the comments then. McW having a good laugh about Gary's comment. Gary, then I can't wait for Kimberly to carry me back to my cabin. Oh, gee. No. Dewey says, I'll try not to corrupt Jake if he goes. Oh! Dewey, I think you're already too late for that, though. Paul says, we're going to Mexico in November? No. We tried to put something together for that, but it didn't seem like a lot of fellow travelers actually had the opportunity to go. So we decided to not pursue that trip to Mexico. But
in November, we're doing the 3 days. We're going on a 3-day cruise with
so
Robert and Maria.
We do have something in November.
And Dewey. And we're very excited about that. And we're going to get to meet Gary's sister.
Yes, that's right.
And some more of Gary's friends. So we're excited about that.
Uh-huh.
And we're going to get to go to Coco Cay. And I get to see the new and improved Coco Cay. And we're going to the beach club, which I'm very excited about. Can't wait to try that. And Gary's been telling me about the food at the Coco Cay Beach Club.
Well, I'm looking forward to trying that out. Yeah.
I can't wait. I am so excited.
Gary, about it, do you have any recommendations?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Because obviously I will need something cheese-free.
Yes. You can order.
I'm curious if Gary has any recommendations as far as that is concerned.
Steak is cheese-free.
McW says, okay, I'll reactivate Facebook. Oh, that's funny. We gotta subscribe, folks. We can do it.
Yes.
That's right. Just do it. All right. Oh, that's funny. Great wings, says Dewey. And Gary, then you like baba ganoush?
Yes.
That's Kimberly's thing. There's a lot of Middle Eastern things I like as well. I'm more a stuffed grape leaves kind of guy, and gyro and all that goodness. Baba ganoush is not quite my thing. Neither is hummus, but you give me anything like a lamb platter or something, really or nice. Gyro or stuffed grape leaves, and I eat all tray of that. McW is in favor to take my cheese. Yeah, please do. You can have all of it. Every single piece is all yours, Mac. Absolutely. That would be another reason to come with us. I'd give you all the cheese.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy says, need to put together a trip to the Netherlands. We have hardly ever given that any thought, have we?
Well, you know what?
I mean, yes. I think we briefly have discussed it on and off, but it never really...
I mean, I have a company I can do that through.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I mean, if there would be... I mean, a lot of people that would be very interested in going. I'm sure there's something we could do, but it would have to be...
It would have to be a sizable group.
Yeah, it would have to be a sizable group.
No, but if there's truly an interest in that, in visiting the Netherlands and have us basically lead the tour, then we can most definitely look into that. Gary then says, I did not see a lot of cheese in the menu for the beach club. I think filet and lobster should be good for you. Oh, yeah, I'll live one with filet. Yeah, for sure. Lobster, only if it is not too buttery. Because if it is too buttery, I'm not going to like it. Duchess once again correcting me. Euro, Neil, come on. You can do it. You speak better English than anyone I know. Fine, Megan. Euro, fine. Troy says, did I hear a trip to the Netherlands? Oh, gee. We know for Troy it has been like a pilgrimage on his wish list to go there.
We'll start in Colorado.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. Gary then says, maybe even the secret sandwich if you like a chicken parm. Okay, the parm is the problem. That's just having a good laugh. Says, LOL, I know you'll be the first one to sign up. I think many of us are fully aware that Troy would be the first one. Because
yeah.
Well, yeah, someone would have to be the first one, right, Troy? So it might as well be you. Eric says that he wants a group to Europe so bad. I'll be in Europe in June. Come join me. So, Eric, where are you headed again in June? Because
we're going to be there.
You have in June?
Yeah. We have a tour.
Is that
we have
Oberammergau tour?
Yes.
Oh.
We're going to be in Europe in June.
How about that?
We're going to be working.
Troy was actually in Colorado earlier this month.
I love Colorado.
We were there too.
Isn't Colorado fantastic?
It's a beautiful state.
I love Colorado.
And it gets really pretty with all the fall colors. And all that.
I just love Colorado. I love the vibe in Colorado.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. Gary says, oh yeah, Parm, not going to get it for you. No, please don't. Please don't. Let's see here. Yeah, I saw fellow travelers mentioning about the Helen meetup as well. Apparently there is going to be another Helen, Georgia meetup.
Oh, okay.
We could, depending on when that falls, we might be able to go this time.
Maybe.
Dewey asking, when is the Oberammergau trip?
I believe that tour starts on the 13th of June.
13th of June? Mm-hmm. Okay. So that is what you're looking at there, Dewey. All right, so and now it is finally time for this background here behind us because we haven't done the guess the background game quite yet. So here it is. There you go. Trying to get out of the way of the picture. No, not like that, Kimberly. Don't push my head. What is wrong with you? I have the laptop in my hands and everything. So, if you think you know where this picture was taken, please put it in the chat. We're going to give everyone the opportunity to put in a guess. So, we're not going to say right off the bat whether your guess is right or wrong. But, yeah, have a guess. In the meantime, Tommy says, need a guide for Oberammergau. Hire me, please. Gary says, no, you can't go to Helen Meetup now. Oh, okay. All right. That is not an option then. Okay. Good to know. First few guesses are coming in. Nick D thinks that this picture was Pike Place Market in Seattle, Washington. Duchess of Drinks agrees that it is Pike Place. Let's see here. Paul Vines thinks it might be Dallas in Texas. You know what? That is a state that I have wanted to visit for a long time. Texas. Mm-hmm. It's kind of odd. It is one of the biggest states within the continental US, and yet I've never even set foot in Texas.
Okay.
Not once. I never flew through there, never changed planes there, never even set foot just over the border there. Just nothing.
Okay.
And there is a lot to see there.
Someone take Neil to Texas now, please.
Yes. What? You're not coming?
No.
Why not?
Just teasing.
Why would... Sure, you just want rid of me.
Yes.
That's what this is all about. I see what this is about. McW thinks it might be this in Mexico somewhere. And Troy then says, if Mexico could get their act together and get sales going, I would strongly consider Mexico. I'm also thinking Canada and Luxembourg is a new place on my bucket list. All right, so Troy, why Luxembourg? I have been to Luxembourg, actually. Well, driven through it, but we stopped there and everything. So, yeah, I've been to Luxembourg. It's a very, very small country, even, probably smaller than the Netherlands even. And it's like, you can throw a rock from Germany into Belgium, and you never even hit Luxembourg. It's that small. So it's kind of, yeah, it's odd. It's odd. But I have a feeling that there is a story behind this, that there's a reason why you would want to go to Luxembourg. So why? Gary says that you're not missing much. Really? In Texas? Are you referring to Texas? I cannot imagine there not being anything to see in Texas. Dewey says we'll be in Oberammergau on May 30th. Well, there you go. There you go. Let's see here. Dutch is having a good laugh over Troy's comment. Eric is putting in there a link to the Helen Meetup group for...
okay, thank you.
Oh, that is March 11th. Okay, all right. Yeah, that's very short before the cruise to Mexico. So probably not going to make that one either, unfortunately. All right. Tommy talking to Dewey here. Okay, good deal. Eric says Texas is fun. Okay, so what would you recommend, Eric, if I were to go to Texas? It's a shame Don and Heather aren't here from Texans Who Travel. They might have some suggestions as well. I know they would. But yeah, I always associated Texas as like a little bit of a cowboy state, Old West. And that's what I would like to see in there, like a real Old West town out there somewhere, or, something like that. Link doesn't work, says Eric. Well, you tried. Appreciate it. Gary says that it is, asking, is it smaller than Liechtenstein? Yes, referring to Texas. It will remind you of the desert Southwest. Okay, all right. Now, does that go for all of Texas, Gary, or only certain parts? Because it's a huge state.
He says San Antonio's pretty.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that is one of the places I'd like to check out too. Yeah, I've like the river walk and all that. I'd like to see that.
Oh, stop it, Nick.
Oh boy, what does he say? Facing the 1521 2nd Avenue apartments, the 31st tallest building in the area. Okay.
Yeah, he's given the coordinates.
Oh, okay. Nick being very specific as to the background. That's right. If you haven't put in your guess yet for the Guess the Background game, now would be a good time to do that. We will be announcing the correct answer here shortly. Duchess is... actually, San Antonio is mentioned more than once now.
Yeah, people seem to like San Antonio.
Yeah, I would love to check that out. Yeah. Gary says, yes, Riverwalk is a great place, but if you want Old West, go to Tombstone. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'd love to check that out. Eric says, Austin is my favorite city. So much to do. Dallas is cool. Stockyards. San Antonio is fun. That's the Riverwalk. And Houston is cool. Okay. All right. So what makes Austin then your favorite city, Eric? What is it about Austin that really rings your bell? Because usually, even though Austin is the capital, it's more so Dallas and Houston that draw most attention. And if you're a cruiser, then maybe Galveston does. Let's see here. McW says there are a lot of Pokemon on the Riverwalk.
Good to know. Neil's interested in that.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I might play, actually, but yeah.
Just a little bit.
Paul Vine says that he loves Tombstone. Okay, all right. Yeah, Paul, you live in Texas, right? Or did he move somewhere?
I don't know. I can't keep track of all of that.
I know. I try to, but I'm not always successful.
I'm like, I know where I live.
Troy says, send Kim a message on Facebook explaining my newfound interest in Luxembourg. Oh, okay. All right.
We'll look at that.
We'll definitely look at that, Troy. And Margie says that Austin is a nice mix of the old and the new. Okay. All right. We can appreciate that. We have seen similar things in Europe as well. Munich has done a fine job with that, blending old and new. And you know what? London has been successful at that too, I would say. Wouldn't you agree? Mm-hmm. Like, mixing old and new like that.
He lives in Arizona.
Paul lives in Arkansas. Okay,
Arkansas,
all right.
Yeah.
One state over, I was somewhat in a direction. Max says, I might play a little as well. Oh, good deal. Gary says Tombstone is in Arizona. Oh, okay,
yeah,
gotcha.
I guess, yeah.
All right, I did not realize that. I mean, we have seen many places in Arizona, but we never stopped in Tombstone.
I don't think so, no. I think I would know.
No. Wow.
What an exciting day, huh?
How about that? Yeah, it sure has been. And you know what? This is yet once again so unexpected. This is nothing that you and I were planning on doing. It's just something, the opportunity arose, and we just went for it.
Yeah.
That's kind of, I guess, how we have been rolling lately.
Yeah.
All right. So Eric, in response to my question about what it is about Austin he likes so much, he says, well, it has a fun and laid-back vibe. Very artsy, very unique in style, and I agree, good mix of old and new. Okay. Sounds like a place I'd like to check out. Gary says, Munich, don't you mean München? Yes, I mean München, Gary. Absolutely. Absolutely. The German name for Munich being München. Yes. For those of you who don't know, that is where, just outside of München, but that is where I used to live before I immigrated to the United States. Mm-hmm. It was good times for sure. Mm-hmm. I mean, doesn't hurt to live close to a beer hall, particularly if you like beer. McW goes, travel happens.
It does.
That could be the new slogan for our channel.
Travel happens.
Do travel and tour. Travel happens.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for sure. Margie says, you've barely scratched the surface. And well, it is a large state.
True.
Yeah, there's a lot more to see and to explore there. We haven't quite made it to the Phoenix area either. Now, I know that is really, it gets hot out there. Just like Vegas. Vegas, from all places, I maintain, was the hottest place we were during the entire trip.
I don't think so.
Then what in your opinion was? No, not Arizona.
I know.
No way.
He's
way.
Wrong.
Let's see here. Munich is great, says McW. Paula Goodrich, how do you get away so often? Well, I think we can explain that. I'm a travel
agent.
Yeah, Kimberly is a travel agent. Mm-hmm. Other than that, Paula, we live very simple.
Yeah.
So we don't go out to eat all the time. We don't do much of anything except save everything up for traveling. And that's kind of how we roll.
And we put ourselves in a position that we have everything paid off.
Yeah.
And we do not carry any debt.
Nope.
We pay everything off at the end of every month.
We don't care about name brand clothing or anything.
We don't drink Starbucks.
No, that's another good one.
But we've just changed the focus of our life.
Yeah.
And
we truly made travel priority number one. Yeah.
And
well, not just a priority. I'd say priority number one. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we work towards. I mean, we are travel managers as well. So we work at that.
Yeah.
Between that and the travel agency, YouTube, and other things.
Yeah, we got multiple angles basically that enables us to put an income together that's sufficient to do what we do. Mm-hmm. Tommy says, curious, where outside of München? Went to school there for a few years. Okay, the place was called Kirchheim by München. So there are some other places nearby in that area. Aschheim is not too far away. Heimstetten is not too far away.
We used to grocery shop in Heimstetten.
Yeah, that's where we did groceries. Heimstetten was quite literally the town next door. Poing. There was Poing.
Nothing in Poing.
There was nothing really there, but it was also a place that was nearby. But yeah, that direction basically. Eric says, travel happens. Just want it to happen even more. Well, yes, that's the desire of every traveler, right? Gary says, Phoenix does get hotter than Vegas, but I think of Phoenix as the Florida of the West with no humidity. Really? Trust me, Vegas was way too hot to our liking. We can tell you that. Paula says, Miami Beach.
Okay.
All right. I don't think we have yet announced what the background is. But I think all the guesses are in, so I'm going to announce the correct answer. I believe our Nick D was the first one to have it correct.
I think so too.
And he was very specific about it.
He got more and more specific as it went on.
Yes. But this was indeed Pike Place Market in Seattle.
Yes.
It's not actually facing towards the actual market, but facing more so away from it. But this was indeed taken in the Pike Place Market area of Seattle. So if that was your answer, congratulations, you did well. W goes. Oh. Gary, then I've been in Phoenix when it was 122 and no planes could take off. Yeah.
No.
Probably because the freaking asphalt was melting, Gary.
Yeah, probably. No, that's just wrong. I don't need it.
No,
No.
122. Are you
No.
kidding me?
No.
I mean, half of that is warm enough for us,
No.
really.
Just no.
Yeah, that's not really our cup of tea. We like the cooler
I
temperatures,
could go
to
for
be
a cup
honest
of tea,
with you.
though.
What?
I could go for a cup of tea.
What does that have to do with anything?
You said cup of tea.
What? No, I didn't.
He said cup of tea, didn't he say cup of tea?
Yeah, okay. In like, not in that sense.
So you still said cup of tea. I could
Fine.
go for a cup of tea. I have my mint tea.
Yeah, well, after the live stream, when you get really busy booking all the enthusiasts that want to come along on this cruise with us now, sure. Margie says Arizona has perfect weather 3/4 of the year. Okay. All right. I will say this, Margie, the cooler nights out in Arizona, I really didn't mind. That is nice indeed. Gary says no air thins out and runways not long enough to provide lift for the planes. Oh,
okay.
gee.
That's interesting.
That's quite, I didn't know that could be an issue too, but learned something new. That's good. Meg having a good laugh here. Cup of tea, Eric. Nice. Troy, then, you're going to Egypt and you like the cooler temps?
Okay.
Wait a minute, Troy. Wait a minute.
We're going in, we're pretty much going in November. And so it should be a little more reasonable in the temperature during that time of year.
Yeah. That just goes. So just to verify, Nick D and I can get separate rooms on this cruise for virtually the same price. Sold again.
That's what it looked like because I put in for single. So,
I mean, if that's really what the two of you want to do, then yeah, you sure could.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's looking like at this time. But again, these prices change all the time. And quite frankly, I mentioned that to Kimberly earlier today. I said, you know what? How is it that apparently there is someone out there at those cruise lines who does nothing but change prices all the time? And that's an awful lot of prices to change them.
And this time when they were changing it, they must have been pissed at somebody.
I suppose. Like a superior or someone higher up in the ranks.
Balcony for $800. Ha.
Someone at the finance department.
It will include the drinks.
Someone at the finance department. Nick D says the building includes 148
oh my God,
38 stories. Recent sales went between 1.6 and 4.6 million.
Oh my God.
That's our Nick giving some background information
on that building.
On this building behind us. But yeah, I can imagine what those prices are like, Nick. And I'm not even surprised at seeing prices like that for Seattle because it is really, really an expensive city. That's for sure.
Paul, the single price was literally half of what we paid. So I was looking at a single rate of like $500.
Yeah. McW says hashtag solo life. All right. And Gary, then, Neil, after the first year living there, when it drops into the 70s, you wear winter clothes. Okay. That be the Gary, 70 degrees in the Netherlands, they call it the freaking summer.
Yeah.
I mean, there's absolutely no way I would ever get winter clothes when it is in the 70s. Gary says, I'm thinking something about the separate rooms to get a double balcony. Well, there you go. Eric says, dang, really? Single 500?
Yeah.
That's what we're talking, Eric. The Duchess seems to be in favor of that idea. Yes, great minds think alike. Yep, that's for sure. Wow. Well, then, that was a lot of exciting news to share.
Yes.
And, looks like it took up pretty much the entire live stream.
It did.
That's awesome. Okay, but I do think we are going to start wrapping things up in here because, it seems like Kimberly is going to get busy here in a few moments.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going to go real quick over what all we have coming up here this week. Of course, the day after tomorrow on Friday night, that is at 11 p.m. EDT. That is when our Night Owl edition will take place once again. As you know, things get a little rowdy in there. That's how we roll on Friday nights. But it's always a lot of fun and everything is in good fun. So please feel free to join us then. Then we have something for you only 2 days after that. So I am talking about, let me see here. Today is Wednesday. So it's going to be the 31st. Yes. So Sunday the 31st, we are having the breakfast buffet of the Carnival Miracle that we will be premiering. That is going to be at 7:45 p.m. EDT, customary time for our premieres on Sundays and Mondays. Speaking of Mondays, the day afterwards, which is a Monday, and that will be the first day of November, that is when we have a full tour of the Margaritaville Resort. That is an interesting resort, may I add. So be there for that one. You're not going to regret that. And then after that, we're back to our Wednesday at 9 p.m. EDT once again. So quick reminder once again, on your way out, if you haven't done so yet, hit those thumbs up for us. We'd very much appreciate that. If you're not yet a member of the TTT community on the Facebook, become a member. We have a very easy and laid-back kind of group. We don't have a whole list of requirements that you need to fill out before you can join. That is not how we roll. We just count on everyone's common sense to keep the community travel related. That also includes, of course, food related and beverage related. Because, if you're a good traveler, you're a good foodie, right? Am I forgetting anything?
No.
I think I went over everything. So, congratulations once again to our newly appointed moderators. So that is Dewey from Dewey's Destination, Gary from Sir Gary of the Beaches, I should say, and Eric from Travel Adventures with Eric B. 3 brand new moderators. Once again, we may not be done yet appointing new moderators. If you are interested in becoming one, shoot me or Kimberly a private message, and we will definitely look into that.
What does this say?
Gary says, price me out a suite also if they price
they don't.
Is like that for them as well.
No, they don't. There's a big jump between the balcony and the suite. Big jump.
All right. Eric says, Night Owl is the best owl.
Yes.
That it is. McW also, Night Owl. And Gary noticed that we got 27 thumbs up right now. Yes. Awesome. So, thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We had a lot of fun once again here in our International Travelers Hangout. Special thank you to our moderators who made sure that everything went nice and smooth. And until next time, this is Neil.
And I'm Kimberly.
And this is To Travel and Tour TV.